Hi everyone, in this video we'll try to learn that how we can solve this assignment question. Now this assignment question will give you a proper idea that you can use AND operator and OR operator together. दोनों ऑपरेटर्स को AND ऑपरेटर और OR ऑपरेटर को हम साथ में यूज़ कर सकते हैं. So previously in the previous videos that what we have learned that how we can use the AND operator, how we can use the OR operator. Now in this assignment we'll be using them together. दोनों को हम साथ में यूज़ करेंगे. So the first question is, can we use them together? Of course we can use them together to form a complex query or to solve a complex question. Now of course you should be having the basic idea. When you are using the AND operator, each and every condition should get satisfied, and when you are using the OR operator, any one of the conditions should get satisfied, right? Now what is the assignment question we have? Write a query that returns those employees that don't make any commission, right, and have a salary greater than 1100 but less than 5000, and exclude those employees who are exactly earning 3000 as a salary, right? You can consider this a very good assignment or very good assignment question which will give you a proper idea, right? So let me try to copy the code. We have written the query in the PPT. I will also try to attach this PPT in your description box so that you can get the queries handy with you. Now you can see that select star from EMP where commission is null, right? We want those employees who are not making any commission, so that's the reason we are saying and commission is null. Now the other condition was salary should be greater than 1100, should be less than 5000, and it should not be 3000 exactly, right? So that is the reason we are using this not equals to operator. Either you use this operator or you can use this operator as well. That is your not equals to operator, right? Now if I run this query, see what is the output that you are getting. These are the employees who are not making any commission, and then we have salary greater than 1100, less than 5000, and salary is not exactly equals to 300, right? I told you one rule, if you remember, that on the same column we cannot use AND operator, but here we are using it. So the point to understand over here is that whenever you have a positive condition, or equals to condition, I would say equals to condition, then you cannot use same column along with the AND operator, because that is practically or logically not possible. That same person is having salary 1100 also, same person is having salary 5000 also, and that same person is having salary 3000 also, right? But other than any positive condition, if you have greater than, less than, greater than equals to, less than equals to, not equals to, any other condition if you have, you can use same column with the AND operator. That is logically possible. So the question was, the salary should be greater than 1100, that is possible, less than 5000 for a single employee, that is also possible, and exactly not equals to 3000, that is also possible. Now for the same record, for that single record, if you try to accommodate all these conditions together, that is quite possible. It should be greater than 1100, ho sakta hai, less than 5000, that means it can be 1200, it can be 1300, it can be 1400, it can be 1500, but exactly not equals to 3000. So it can be 2900, 3100. So my whole point is that we can use the same column along with the AND operator if the condition is not positive, right? So this is practically possible. And if I run the query, we are getting this result. Now this result is not 100% accurate, because if we say that if the employee is not making any commission, that include null value, and that also includes 0 as well, right? That also includes 0 as well. Now if I want to add one more condition over here, now if I want to add those people also who is making 0 commission, because 0 is also nothing, right? So I can say commission is equals to 0, right? Here we have to use OR operator. Why we have to use OR operator over here? We need to understand that's a positive condition. Commission is null or commission is equals to 0. So on the same column, I can use the OR operator. Any one of the conditions should get true, or either both the conditions should get true. Now the best idea to write the SQL query is, whenever you have a OR condition to be added, put them into bracket. put this condition into bracket, and then you say and this condition and this condition and this condition, right? This is what the best way to write an SQL query. Wherever you have a or condition, put them in the bracket, put that code in the single liner code, and then you can say and this and this and this, right? Now we have added bracket over here, right? So you need to understand that what will happen if I put a condition or if I put or condition into a bracket, then what will happen to the query? I hope you remember one rule in the mathematics. What is that rule? The rule says BODMAS rule, right? BODMAS means bracket, open, division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. Now whatever condition that you add in the bracket, that will be evaluated first, right? So that happens in the SQL query also. Whatever condition that you add inside the bracket, that will be executed first. So this condition will be executed first. This will be acting as a single condition. And then after we have used AND operator, this condition will be satisfied and this condition will be satisfied and this condition will be satisfied, right? So this bracket, whichever condition that you have written inside the bracket, that is acting as a single condition, right? So my whole point of writing this query in this way is that whenever you have a OR condition, we have a same column with a positive condition that will come with OR operator. Put that single condition or OR operator wala condition in a bracket. After that you can write multiple and the rule of AND operator says that each and every condition should get satisfied, right? This is what the best way to write a query. Wherever you feel possible that we need to give a bracket, you should use the brackets. That first condition or that condition will be evaluated first and then the rest of the condition will get satisfied. You run the query and now we are getting one more additional row for that particular employee who is making 0 as a commission. So what was the question? The question was that we want to see those employees who are making no commission, that includes null also and 0 also, and whose salary is greater than 1100, less than 5000 and exactly not equals to 3000. So this is what the query that you can write. I hope you understand the concept of OR operator and AND operator, and I hope you also understood that where you can put the bracket wherever you have the OR condition. This is the best way. All right. Thank you so much for watching.